Good to see you. I'm Brett Ernest, and I'll be leading this morning's devotional. Today, we'll look at Luke chapter 17, verses 11 through 19. Let's open our Bibles and begin. Again, we're in Luke chapter 17, 11 through 19. First, I'll read the whole passage. Now it happened as he went to Jerusalem that he passed through the midst of Samaria and Galilee. Then, as he entered a certain village, there met him 10 men who were lepers, who stood afar off. And they lifted up their voices and said, Jesus, Master, have mercy on us. So, when he saw them, he said to them, Go, show yourselves to the priests. And so it was that as they went, they were cleansed. And one of them, when he saw that he was healed, returned, and with a loud voice glorified God, and fell down on his face at his feet, giving him thanks. And he was a Samaritan. So Jesus answered and said, Were there not 10 cleansed? But where are the 9? Were there not any found who returned to give glory to God except this foreigner? And he said to him, Arise, go your way. Your faith has made you well. Today we find ourselves walking with Jesus on a dusty road between Samaria and Galilee, a place where 10 men stood at a distance, marked not by their names or any of their high social status, but by their common affliction. These men were lepers, and in this period of history, it was a death sentence, not just physically, but really socially as well, which in some ways was even worse. They were isolated and forgotten. These 10 men cry out, Jesus, Master, have mercy on us. They don't ask for healing directly. They ask for mercy. And Jesus, in his quiet authority, doesn't touch them. He doesn't speak a word of healing. He simply says, Go and show yourselves to the priests. And as they go, they are healed. But here's the twist. Only one comes back. One man, who, by the way, is a Samaritan and a cultural outsider, returns, praising God with a loud voice, falling at Jesus' feet in gratitude. And Jesus asks the piercing question, Were not 10 cleansed? Where are the other 9? This passage isn't about healing, it's about response. It's about the difference between receiving a gift and recognizing the giver. Notice the men were healed as they go. They were healed during their act of obedience. All 10 were healed, but only one was made whole. Why? Because gratitude is more than just simple politeness. It's spiritual insight. It's the moment when we stop and say, I see what you've done, Lord. I know who you are, and I am truly grateful for what you've done. The Samaritan didn't just get his skin restored, he got his soul awakened. Jesus tells him, Your faith has made you well. And the Greek word used here implies a deeper healing, salvation, restoration, and wholeness. It's more than just skin. So what does this mean for us? First, it should remind us that obedience opens the door to blessing. The lepers were healed as they went. Faith isn't a passive thing. It moves, it obeys, it walks, it trusts even before the miracle arrives. Second, it challenges us to be the one who returns. In a world full of 9 who move on, be the one who comes back. Be the one who is thankful. Be the one who sees God's hand in the ordinary. Be the one who says thank you, not just with words, but with worship. And third, it shows us that God's grace is not bound by borders or culture or social status. The outsider becomes the example here. The Samaritan becomes the hero of gratitude. Jesus doesn't just heal bodies. He breaks down human boundaries that needlessly separate believers. So today, let's ask ourselves, are we walking in faith or waiting for proof? Are we receiving blessings but forgetting the one who blesses us? Are we part of the 9 or are we the one? Let's be the one who returns. Let's be the one who is thankful for what the Lord has done for us. Thank you for spending this